Welcome to my channel and to today's video where I will be doing a taste test of the entire Lidl bakery. But before I get into the food, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and as ever feel free to drop me a comment in the box below. So I've got everything spread out here. I have 4 savoury items. Everything else is sweet. Now, you may notice that there are some items missing. I got everything I could from my local Lidl. I actually spoke to them, and quite a few items, things like the pain au chocolat, the cheese twist, they haven't had those for weeks. So I needed to get this video done because I've been putting it off and putting it off. So I've just got what I can. So there is plenty here, but I do apologise if your favourite is missing. Now I am going to heat up the plain croissant. I didn't get the chocolate and hazelnut because I don't like nuts, so it would have been waste to get it because I know I wouldn't like it. I'm going to heat up the pizza and the focaccia. That's it, because the other savoury item is a pretzel and I'm going to try that cold. Maybe I meant to have pretzel hot, I don't know. I've never had a pretzel. I can't say I'm looking forward to it, but I'm trying it for you guys. So I'm going to take the items that need to be heated up through to heat them up. Right, enough rambling, let's get eating. And I'm going to start off with the pretzel because it's the one thing I'd say I'm most scared of. I don't even know what a pretzel tastes like. The little ones like pretzel flips, I am convinced they taste like Twiglets, and I hate Twiglets. I know they don't taste like Twiglets, but still I can't seem to tell myself that it's true. So yeah, here goes. Chewy, really salty. I actually really like this, but I probably want to dip it in something because it is so salty and it is quite dry. I'm pleasantly surprised. I do like this, however, I don't think I would get them on a regular basis because I'm sure this would push me over my daily salt limit. But it's a promising start. Some of these did unfortunately get a little squashed in transit. So I'm going to go next for the chocolate brownie. I am not really one to buy supermarket brownies. However, this does feel like a good brownie consistency. It's got a bit of a squidge to it. It is a decent brownie. It's got a nice crunchy top, but a gooey inside, and a lovely rich chocolate flavour. Impressed. My fingers are still a bit salty from the pretzel. I only got 1 cookie because these were fresh out the oven, to the point that the lady working in the bakery wrapped one up specially for me in greaseproof paper, and I had to carry it flat so it would stay in one piece, and she was going to a lot of trouble, so I thought I'll just go for one. So I went for white chocolate. This is as fresh as a cookie can be. I mean, it still feels soft, but it was still hot by the time I got home. I got all of this stuff this morning. Perfect cookie. Chewy, soft, lovely flavour. The chocolate chunks, there's plenty of them and you can definitely taste them. I do love Lidl cookies. I will go for the cinnamon bun. Now, I did have to bring this home in a bag, so it did get a bit stuck to it, which is why the icing looks a bit of a mess. My fault, not Lidl's, although That icing is delicious, and the bun itself is soft and light and fluffy, and such a good cinnamon flavour. Yum. By the way, if I keep not looking at the camera, it's not intentional. I'm filming in landscape mode on my iPad, and I keep forgetting which side the camera is on. It is on this side, and that's where I need to look, but I keep randomly looking to the right. I'm going to go for the maple and pecan plat. Now, I don't like nuts, but I've realised I don't mind the odd pecan. So, lovely flaky pastry. I think the maple flavour could do with being a bit stronger. It's very, very subtle, but it is nice. And the pecans do add a good crunch. I got 2 muffins, so I'm going to go next for the chocolate muffin. So it is filled, and I'm going to take a bite of the top. Lovely rich chocolate flavour, nice chocolate chips in it, and very moist. It's not dry as I sometimes find chocolate flavoured things can be. It's a really, really decent muffin. I just had to stop for a moment while I got the hot stuff from the oven. I'm going to let it cool slightly because it at the moment would burn my mouth. The croissant I have only put butter on, so it's the same as the other croissants I've tried, but I can tell you right now, once I have had my taste of it, I'm going to be adding Biscoff to it. So I'm just going to put these to the side. And I think I'm going to go for the peach and apricot lattice. It again got slightly damaged in transit. Beautiful, the pastry light and flaky, the apricots sweet and juicy. Absolutely amazing. Could Lidl be the one bakery where I like absolutely everything? Who knows? So next, I'm going to go for the toffee yum yum. I want to have the jam donut, but I know that is going to make a mess. So good. It does have that slightly fried taste, but the toffee flavour is delicious. It's not sickly. Perfect, nice and fluffy inside as well. This is the croissant to which I have been comparing all others. Now is the moment where I'm going to put to the test whether or not this really is the best croissant. Absolutely, there is no contest, in my opinion, for Lidl's croissant. It's got a lovely crunchy outside, a buttery, flaky middle. It's perfect. Next, I am going to go for cinnamon swirl. Again, nice flaky pastry. I think the cinnamon flavour could actually do with being a little stronger, but not much. It's not overpowering. It's a very, very good pastry. I've got a plate off to the side where I'm putting them. I'm not just dumping stuff on the carpet. Right. Pasta del nata. It's holding together well. The outside is really crispy and crunchy, but the bottom is much softer. The custard has a lovely creamy taste to it, but the M&S pasta del nata is better. However, this is still delicious. I just think if the outside there was not quite as crisp, it would be nicer. But that's just my personal preference. Right. I'm going to go for the Margarita Pizza. Now, they did have vegetable pizzas and I was going to get that as well, but then I thought, is there really any point in trying 2 pizzas? So, I'm going to try and bite this, but it's still pretty hot. It's really good. I did put all of these in the oven, not the microwave. It's got a really cheesy taste to it, which you would expect, but the tomato flavour is there. It's got a nice crispy base, but not too crispy. It's a soft pizza to bite into. Really, really delicious. And since I managed that without burning my mouth, I'm just going to go for the tomato and pesto focaccia. That is incredible. You can taste all the flavours, the cheese, the tomato, the pesto, and it's really light and airy. Yum. My lunch is going to be pizza focaccia and a croissant. Right, I'm just going to go for the jam donut. This is not something I would normally get. Jam is, I like jam donuts, but I prefer custard fillings or caramel fillings. But I know a lot of people love a jam donut, and the only other donuts they had were the chocolate and hazelnut. And again, I don't like hazelnuts. The jam is lovely and there's plenty of it. The donut itself does not have a fried taste. It's light and it's airy, and the sugar dusting on top just adds a little bit of sweetness to it. As jam donuts go, this is a good one. Right, now we're getting down to the final few. I'm going to go for the Belgian bun, which again got stuck to the inside of the bag. That's a really good bun. Light and fluffy, it's not stodgy. The icing is really sweet. There's that hint of lemon flavour. I can't fault it. Next, pan au raisin. From the outside, it looks to me as if it could be a tad overdone, but it's really soft. It's got a delicious flavour and packed with beautiful, juicy raisins. I know some people do not like raisins. I am definitely not one of them. So the apple turnover has been flattened, which is a real shame. This is what happens in real life. It's so flat, I don't even know if you can see the filling, but it is there. It is tart and juicy, and the pastry is flaky. It's just a shame it's squashed, but that's my fault. It was not like this when I bought it. And finally, the blueberry muffin. So it is filled with blueberry jam and big chunks of blueberry. Soft and light, the crunchy top is perfect. The blueberries are juicy, the jam adds that extra hit of blueberry and sweetness, and there's a lovely vanilla flavour to the actual muffin. Everything I have tried is outstanding. Out of all the bakeries I have tried so far, Lidl is my number one, both on price and quality. And yes, there may be some things you can get from other bakeries that you can't get from Lidl, but you can get most of your basic bakery staples. Okay, I know I couldn't get all of them for this video, but usually you can. I do not know if I'm going to do any more bakery taste tests. I was considering doing the Co-op, but my Co-op is tiny and I would probably end up with about 5 things. Morrison's and Asda don't sell many single bakery items. I'd have to buy them in packs of 2 or 4. This is a lot of pastries for me. Imagine if I had double this amount. There could be quite a lot that could end up going to waste, and I don't like wasting food. And my Tesco, they don't have a bakery section anymore. Not happy. I loved Tesco's bakery cookies. The white chocolate and honeycomb, the sticky toffee, the white chocolate and raspberry, and I can't get them. But there we go. Item of the day. Oh, now this is a tough one. The pretzel really surprised me, but I can't say it was my favourite thing. I think I'm going to go with the toffee yum yum because I'm a girl who loves caramel and toffee flavoured things, and it is absolutely delicious. But honestly, everything here was delicious. There were only a couple of items that could maybe have done with a bit more flavour to them, but they're still really good. So yeah, get yourselves down to Lidl Bakery and you will not be disappointed. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm off to put some Biscoff on a croissant. Take care and I hope to see you next time. Bye.